Always been the reliable one. About to forget your appointment? I'll remind you. Need a ride to work? I'll provide one. Need a few extra dollars? I'll spot you. The problem is, I've never been reliable with myself. Often self-forgetting, I put off doing things like making doctor's appointments or checking out that funny noise in my car because I somehow feel less deserving of attention. However, that feeling has come back around to bite me in the butt. In December of 2016, I had excruciating pain in my lower right side. From past experience, I knew this pain was symptomatic of my Crohn's disease. Foolishly, however, I chose to ignore the pain and wait for it to go away. I tried over-the-counter pain relief, almost constantly used a heating pad, and the pain only grew worse. When it came time for Christmas, I had to sit in a chair and with a heating pad at all times. I had no appetite and made myself eat my family's food so as not to make them feel bad. All of this came to a head when, after a night of no sleep, I woke up crying and coughing up blood. My mother and stepfather rushed me to the local hospital, where I had to wait another 4 hours until I was admitted. The care there was abysmal. The nurses started me on a PICC line, which is another term for a permanent IV nutrition line, but then they never used it. As a result, I got a blood clot in my right arm, which made my arm swell to twice its size and caused me to go on Eliquis for 3 months. I kept telling the doctors and nurses that I couldn't breathe, and they said, "Yeah, you're fine." Then it suddenly became an emergency. I kept coughing up fluid, then couldn't breathe or talk, so there was suddenly an emergency respiratory team in my room responding to a code blue. I got a sudden dose of Lasix and could finally breathe again, but I've never had to pee so much in my life. All of this is to say that December hospital trip created more problems than it helped. Yes, most of my Crohn's symptoms were again under control, but I still had serious medical issues. Come January 2017, I had new insurance under Kaiser Permanente. As a result, I also had some new doctors. Upon my first consultation with Dr. Bott, he told me that he recommended surgery for me, specifically an ileocecal resection. Though I initially had some resistance to the idea, I was eventually convinced that it, plus the maintenance drug Humira, was the right option for me. And it was. In February 2017, I had my surgery. The surgeon who performed my surgery told me that my intestines had basically knotted themselves, so this surgery would help me, pardon the pun, straighten things out. Since that day, my life has been significantly better. My Crohn's flares are minor and few. And lessons learned? 1, some medical professionals are far better than others. And 2, Courtney, you are allowed to take care of yourself.